welcome to a Lego City update. Now, in today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the railroad area. Now, this area is the one where we have the train station, we have the spur, and we have the control tower. We also have a little bit of loading, but it's not very much. We'll be taking a look over there because I want to revisit the train station. Today I'll be adding, what are they called? I don't know. But today I'll be adding little windows that poke out from the roof of the train station. I'll also be adding a water tower and perhaps I might also add a foundation for the mayor's house. Our mayor needs some place to live, don't you guys think? But let's go over to Scottsdale and see how the train yard is looking right now. Over here at the train yard, we can see that, as I mentioned, there is a train station, a tower, and a short spur where we have the freight train right here, and then we have the passenger car over here. There's also these waiting to be loaded, and this over here with the forklift. If we take a step back, this is what the entire thing looks like. Not very exciting. Especially right here on the train station. So I think the first thing we'll add is right here. We'll add a window there in white that sticks out. And then we'll also do the same thing over here. So here are the dormer windows. That's what they're called, dormer windows. That's right. I don't know why I couldn't think of that before. But yes, here are the dormer windows in the train station. This is the front view. There's me, of course. And you can see this dormer window. I like the dormer window over here better because it's buried in the sea that is this roof and this roof. Now, let's move on to the next thing for this area of train stuff. The next thing is a water tower. The big question is, do we want to put it here, or do we want to put it over here? I think by the time I have it built, I'll have decided. I have decided on where to put the water tower. As you can see, the water tower very much mimics the style of the train station, with the dark colored bottom, the white main part, and the red roof. Let me show you what it actually looks like from, a second floor view. And it looks very nice, framing the train station, and overall just adding to it. If we go over to the other side so that we can see what it looks like from the end of Main Street, we can see that the water tower also looks nice. Let me give you a minifig's eye view, because that is something very special. Right here, from the minifig point of view, you can see that you can't see, which is sad. If we scooch over, there's our water tower that we know. And I guess this is our news crew. You don't know them, but they're the news crew that does all of the broadcasts. This is that same guy that I got in the previous episode, the news shirt and everything. And then this is just the news guy. I guess, let's call him Bruce Wild. And his cameraman doesn't get a name for now. But that is the current view of Main Street. And we have maybe one more thing to do. The last thing that we have to do is to build a foundation for Mr. Mayor and Samantha, his wife, house. The foundation is going to be right here. I'm not sure how big of a house I want it to be yet, but I do know I want it to be 2 stories, and I want to have at least a couple dormer windows. There's no color decided yet, but I'm hoping it will help frame this roundabout, like these 5 buildings did. There's also this park and the hot air balloon. And all of this area is used for events like the Fall Founders Day, or it can also be used for the Summer Festival. In full viewing range of the Summer Festival, here is the foundation for Mr. Mayor's house. As you can probably tell, this foundation is quite a bit bigger than the foundations for these houses were. And that is because he's our mayor. Of course he deserves a larger building. Let me just give you a nice close-up, and we can see that this is the foundation. Now, I probably could have gone and made a foundation for the entire building. However, I know that when I build the rest of the building, I'm not going to have enough bricks to do that yet. So, we're just going to leave it as a facade. But I believe that concludes the video. Now that the video is ending, I have one more thing to tell you. For any of you who have stuck around to the end of the video, then you're going to go and get the link to an unlisted model trains video. This will allow you to see all the model trains that I've bought and the progress on my layout. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and have a wonderful day. Goodbye!